don't you have like middle of the road jokes you can do, Rob?
It's one or the other.
Don't you have a clean set somewhere? I mean, you're a fucking road comedian. Maybe you could do some less touchy stuff for the hospital fundraiser. Some observational stuff? Fucking come on.
He's making an observation about trans people. I don't like them.
Hello, and welcome to Chuds, Grifters and Freaks, the show where we talk about Chuds, Grifters and Freaks. My name is Chris Anderson, and I'm making copies.
That's from an SNL scat, right?
Isn't
I said scat, which is almost skit and almost sketch.
Yeah, you really failed to thread the needle on that one. Who are you?
Or I incorporated both. I'm Ethan Sereski, and I partook in marijuana before this taping, and I'm proud of it, and I hope you enjoy it.
God, guys, I'm so wasted. I hope no one takes advantage of me. Listen, who did you choose this week? You choose our Chuds, Grifters, and Freaks. Who do we got?
Well, I chose somebody that I remember from childhood because we used to like Adam Sandler, right?
I thought he was okay. I was never a big Sandler head.
No, we weren't, but we'd watch his stupid movies. You know, I mean, I know you especially, out of all of us, were probably the least into it. But I found the humor, and I can't watch them now, and I haven't been able to watch them for a very long time. But they have their charms.
We tried to watch Billy Madison a little while ago.
That's awful.
Didn't hold up, and that was his best one.
Was it?
In my opinion.
Okay. Well, I mean, there was always a bit player in all of these films that we watched. And of course, we didn't hate him. I mean, we were like, oh, he's part of the Sandler films. He's part of the Sandler family. And his name was Rob Schneider. And he's from SNL, Shibs.
Yeah, from Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, you should have done a skit with him in it. That would have made, right?
Yeah, if only I'd done one of his famous skits.
Right, because he was like one of the notables on Saturday Night Live, no?
He was on there for a while. Yeah, he was a real position player.
He was less funny than Kenan Thompson, let's put it that way.
Damn, coming for shots fired at Kenan.
Yeah, no, and Rob. But Rob has taken a different turn lately. Rob has become a born-again Christian.
Okay.
And has moved away from comedy toward, I don't know. I mean, drama. I don't know what he's doing, but he does not like woke, and he wants you to know it. He likes religion and guns. He does not like the liberals and the left.
Okay.
Ugh.
I mean, I think he speaks for all of us. Let's see if it's funny because it's true. So this first one is
the Leftinator.
Larry Town Hall. Anti-woke comedians are making America funny again.
He knows, because look at him.
Laugh at the king or he'll make you cry.
Boy, laugh at the king or he'll make you cry. It really makes you think.
Let me think about that. Hold on.
The kings love to be laughed at, famously.
No, they don't like that in reality, right?
I mean,
but they won't famously make you cry. Like they'll murder you.
That's why they have that old saying, laugh at the king or he'll make you cry.
Oh, I thought he was just saying that. Is that a saying? My fault.
No, I think that's a piece of time-worn wisdom that we all turn to in times of struggle.
And so now we've got comedians saying, oh, to hell with it.
It's true. They're giving up. Only because they just aren't funny.
Yeah.
You hate to see it.
Dave Chappelle is now a taxi driver.
Yeah, it's true.
They've
he
all
definitely
said the hell
gave
with
it up. Yeah, he's certainly not selling out arenas.
No, not what? He gave me a ride to a store.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah,
I'm glad. I hope you gave him a good tip. He used to be big, and then woke came for him.
I said, want a tip? Don't make that helicopter joke. It's not funny. And then I left. Yeah, I won.
Good example, Rob Schneider. Now, Rob Schneider has come out totally out in the open as a conservative.
He's gay?
No, he's come out as conservative. The good thing to come out as.
Yeah. I was about to say, I was like, we're celebrating this with this weirdo comedian coach. But no, he's come out as a conservative. By the way, I don't think he's just come out as a conservative. I think it became a way to have an audience laugh at him again.
Yeah, I think that was a way to pack a room that would be a little bit more
Easy.
Yeah. A room that's more desperate for like any sort of name brand entertainment.
He does conservative talk shows. He recently converted to Catholicism.
Ooh.
Catholicism.
Wow.
Adult converts to Catholicism. As a cradle Catholic, I'm gonna say, y'all got weird vibes.
I mean, it's safer to convert as an adult if you're gonna do it.
It's true. You're skipping over a large part of the danger zone.
And he finds a lot of humor in the insane woke transgender agenda that you're.
Oh, I bet he does. I bet it's fucking hilarious. Is this guy
Wait.
is he gonna talk at any point in this video?
Yeah, no, of course. He's this. I like his lead-in. You don't think this guy's doing a great job? He's super.
No, I'm the thing is, I'm salivating. I'm hungry for it. I want to hear the man speak for himself.
What is the transgender agenda?
I believe let us live.
Or, it's not change your kids and attack all the. It's just please leave us alone. Like we're nice regular people. We're just people.
Yeah, please just let us do what we want with our own bodies and leave us alone.
Oh, that's so crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. Somebody's got to stop that.
Yeah, really. We got to stand up for our rights.
You're seeing out there today, and this clip is going viral about the CEO of United Airlines.
I mean, this sounds like it's going to be rich. I can't wait for this wonderful material about the CEO of United Airlines.
Well, we already know. I mean, can you guess?
Is it they've gone woke?
I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna. No need for specifics.
CEO of United Airlines last month. The CEO, he announced of all the hiring for all the new pilots that are coming up this year, all the hiring for the new pilots, the main focus is going to be diversity.
Oh no.
Sounds great. Sounds like a great way to utilize an underused part of the workforce, correct for any inherent biases that might be in your hiring practices. This seems like a smart play.
But we're supposed to feel like, oh no, right?
Well, let's see.
Okay.
Let's see. Maybe Rob's on board.
Oh, okay. Maybe I misread this. You're right.
Yeah, maybe he's going to be like, and it sounds great.
Yeah, and I love it. Right.
What?
He said that they're going to be putting a focus on diversity in their hiring practices.
Yeah, but he doesn't understand it.
Well, it's because it'll sort of help overcome inherent biases. That's the sort of things that I said before.
Right.
The sort of reasons that have been explained to members of society for a while.
Yeah, no, we grew up knowing this was was a fact.
This is relatively common, or at least available knowledge.
Yeah, but Rob doesn't have it, so
no. Let's see if his crowd does.
Diversity, not the best pilots you can find.
Wait a second.
The thing is, a focus on diversity is a way to find the best pilots you can by expanding your search and making sure. Once again, the biases inherent in the system.
Let me attack this one. He thinks that just because you pick a diverse set of pilots, that they're not going to be the best pilots. But no, we're picking from the best pilots. We've already assembled all the best pilots. We would just like a diverse group of them. It's not like we got all the best pilots and they were white. They were like, well, we got to find a couple black garbage men to be pilots now. Like that's not what happens, you moron.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's also like, you can't just like rank them in order of like first pilot to 10th best pilot. You know what I mean?
They're all qualified.
They can all fly the fucking plane.
Right. You're either qualified or you're not. But he would prefer that they're still all white after they're all qualified.
Yeah, it's fucked up to say that, like, oh, if you hire black people, some of them are going to be incompetent.
Well, of course, because they're only there because they're black. They would never make them be qualified. Hey, how many black pilots do you think without a pilot's license there are flying commercial planes? Like 1 million?
Probably.
Yeah.
Because of woke.
I would say it's about 1 million.
Yeah. Thanks to Obama.
The ones with the most hours of experience.
Yeah. Once again.
Ones who've done it before?
The ones who've done it before. The black pilots are like, it's called a what?
I'm sorry. Is that a metal bird? I'm sorry. Is that a big field filled with metal birds? What is happening? They never told us about these in the ghetto.
Oh, I was thinking more 30s. Like I pictured a guy dressed as a slave that they found somewhere.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's what Rob Schneider thinks. I'm just trying to get in
Yeah.
his head.
Boy, this guy's loving it. He's like, he's right.
Well, now he's told us it's funny, so it's awkward, and he has to laugh and smile. Otherwise, he defeats his own point.
Look how pleased Rob is at this applause he's getting.
He thinks he's brilliant. He's like, I figured it out.
Yep, I'm the one. I've got the argument right here. I've got it.
If you have 3 geniuses, Shibble, and 1 is black and 2 are white, and they're all geniuses, and you have to pick 2, what would be the diverse way to do it?
The diverse way would obviously be to find a third or a fourth guy that's black.
Well, I said 2 are white and 1 is black, but
we need to find a fourth guy that's black, and then we hire the 2 black guys.
No, you got.
That's the diverse way. That's what
they
wants.
think, right? They think they're being pushed out by diversity.
Yeah, it's absurd.
Nope, diversity. I don't know about you, but I'm sick and tired of flying all the time with these white pilots landing safely and on time.
What? Except the ones that crash. And wait, all pilots are white guys?
He's saying that he has a problem with them being white if they're competent. His premise is that.
Well, he's
no one's complaining
with competency.
I mean, he's in a roundabout way, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, of course, all the best pilots are white. That's where we start.
Yeah, he's saying the system that we had before was bad because all the pilots were competent and just too many of them were white.
Now let's do it with basketball.
Other people
all the
are
best
saying
players are white.
Boring.
All right.
Good set.
Great stuff, Rob.
Really good.
You love to see it.
Yeah, that was funny.
All right, on to the next.
He's mad because they're hiring some black people, whereas before they'd go, hey, they're black, we're not hiring them. Now they'll consider the qualified black candidates, and Rob Schneider is really offended.
Yeah, he thinks that that's absurd.
He's afraid that there's an unfunny black comic who's going to become him.
Yeah, it's true. He will get pushed out by a slightly funnier, unfunny man.
Bob Schneider, the black guy. Hey, it's the Blackinator. Go ahead.
So we got attendee explains how Rob Schneider's joke at a hospital fundraiser were offensive.
Well, I just wanted to show you because when I go to a comedy show, I've called you before and I've been like, this person was really funny. They told really funny jokes. This is that for Rob Schneider. Like, let's hear a really pleased audience member say what a great time he had.
Yeah, boy, I can just tell by the look on his face. He has not stopped laughing since.
Oh, he's still laughing. You're right.
I think I've heard this story. I'm excited to hear it from a firsthand witness. And I'm excited. What do you think the offensive thing that he said was? Was it that the hospital has too many black doctors?
Well, they shouldn't have black doctors because obviously you start. Oh, maybe it's Indian or Asian doctors because
it could be.
Yeah, there's a lot of choices here. Too diverse.
I really felt strongly after seeing many people. Some were in tears. Some
in tears of laughter. I'm assuming. Was it tears of laughter?
Well, that's okay. I'm just making sure because I can't imagine that a comedian would send people leaving the room in actual crying, sad tears because that's literally the opposite of what you're there for.
It's true. To do that to the poor people of Regina, Saskatoon, you hate to see it.
Were, incredibly upset. People were leaving the room that I just said to myself, I can't sit by and do nothing.
Did he shoot Rob Schneider?
He didn't do nothing. He murdered him.
Did we finally have the hero we needed?
Yeah, this is the end of the story.
Boy, the rest of the videos are prequels.
That would make a good drag name, I think. What's the name of the town?
Regina, Saskatoon?
Yeah, that's my drag name.
Or Regina, Saskatchewan. I'm sorry.
No. Regina, Saskatoon is my drag name.
Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, because that's just 2 cities. That's fine.
Yeah, that's cool.
We were all here at Connexus for an amazing event to support the Hospitals of Regina Foundation. The main
A beautiful event. We love to support the Hospitals of Regina.
Thank you.
It looked like a beautiful venue.
He doesn't
To
look
the
like he
night.
belongs somewhere that nice.
This is definitely video from somewhere else. This might have even just been the special we just saw that TikTok clip from.
Oh, maybe.
was Rob Schneider from TV, movies, whatever. Within probably 45 seconds.
There he is on Saturday Night Live at the Gyros.
That's during rehearsal, and Jason Alexander is dressing him down properly. He's yelling. Look at his face. He's angry.
He is, well, Jason Alexander, a great actor. This could be part of the bit. I believe they were talking about the sauce. That was the gag here. That was the recurring character. A guy that put sauce on gyros.
That's great.
Yeah, definitely just pulled from real life observation of getting gyros in New York City. You could tell they were desperate back then.
He, started sharing things about, being, very anti-vaccinations.
At a hospital.
That's a weird place to do that, at a hospital. I know that there are lots of anti-vax nurses out there for some reason.
That's ridiculous.
But I think at the fundraiser for a hospital, the people who are showing up to that are not typically going to be anti-vaccine.
Not your crowd, Rob.
No. I think you're finding this is going to be a bit of a hostile audience. Tough room for old
The only way it
Rob.
could have been worse if it was like the National Black Doctors Association.
Very against trans folks.
Well,
Threw that in.
That just seems more odd. Like,
Yeah.
why would
I
like-
hate Shibble. You know what? I hate Eskimos.
Yeah, why would you see? It seems odd to bring that up at this point to talk about the Inuit that way.
Isn't it? Oh, the Inuit. I hate the Inuit. I just
It's all right.
wanted
You
to
can
know.
say that you hate them.
Oh, I hate them. I don't want to say it though because it's mean. But I hate the Inuit, and I wish they were all dead.
Well, fair enough. Yeah. Once again, it seems
That's
like
what it sounds like when he does
Yeah.
this.
it's so strange to do that at don't you have like middle of the road jokes you can do, Rob?
It's one or the other.
Don't you have a clean set somewhere? I mean, you're a fucking road comedian. Maybe you could do some less touchy stuff for the hospital fundraiser. Some observational stuff? Fucking come
He's
on.
making an observation about trans people. I don't like them.
Even quite a few misogynistic things, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, come on, man. You're at a fundraiser for a hospital in Canada. Hospitals in Canada are already publicly funded.
Yeah.
So you got to realize these are going to be some rich liberal people at this thing.
And Canadians are nicer anyway.
Yeah, in general, I'm going to say, yeah. And Regina might sound like a hick town to you and me.
No, it
but
sounds like my drag name.
I'm sure it's quite, cosmopolitan for Saskatchewan. It's at least
Probably.
a city that I've heard of. It's large enough to have its own hospital.
Yeah, this isn't like the snow-covered mountain peaks with a little building on top. This is
Yeah,
a real
you aren't
place.
doing this out in the backwoods, man, where you can find your people.
He looks like he's always in the backwoods.
Yeah.
He looks like he's on a bench somewhere.
So I went up and asked to speak to the organizers of the event. At first they were
Damn, he got this guy shut down. He's like, can you get him off the fucking stage, please?
Well, I good for this guy.
Yeah, somebody had to fucking say something.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he's not the only one because you can't do a whole set where you go from, first of all, the vaccine stuff. I can't imagine how they didn't get him off the stage.
Yeah.
But then he's like, and by the way, let's do some trans jokes. Like this guy was like, all right.
Well, the vaccine stuff isn't working. What else I got? What else I got? to a room of people who might be donating to a hospital that cared for their loved one as they died of COVID-19. Do you know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah,
Like
well,
those
many-
are the people who are going to donate to a hospital.
incredibly dejective and sort of saying, well, we're not going to do anything. And we hired this guy and lots of people are laughing. So, why would we shut him down?
Damn, the
Not gonna
venue's
cancel
siding with. All right.
Free speech
Well, God bless.
at a private party, mind you.
Yeah.
And I sort of made a case. Not only is this completely inappropriate, and offensive and really filled with hatred. But it's also, you know, the first day of Pride.
Oh no, dude! I didn't know that.
Come on, Rob. You can't just have this be your set in your back pocket, man. You got to work out another 15.
At least put the calendar app on your iPhone.
Yeah, being like, okay, maybe not at the hospital fundraiser.
He's doing anti-trans material on Pride Day, dude.
Yeah. I mean, in addition to, I'm going to say you shouldn't be doing that at any point because it's a total shit move to do. Don't get me wrong on that.
Yeah. Don't misunderstand. But also, it's Pride Day.
But to also like not have that sort of situational awareness to be that
I don't think he has other jokes.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. He might not even have another set. He's so used to doing these right-wing rooms.
Yeah.
And we have to recognize what that day means to people, that, you know, especially in a hospital setting where people, you know, go through gender affirming care and
the hospital offers gender affirming care.
That's unbelievable.
That is wild. Come on, dude.
Stage, man. And that's nothing. Is anyone who's thinking this is like a free speech issue, it's just not.
No, this is just fucking unprofessional, if nothing else.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Lazy.
Yeah, this just shows that this guy is a hack. Dude.
He's also not funny. I mean, have we established that? He's not funny.
Yeah. Well, our next video, we get the idea here. He showed up and he was a piece of shit. Do we have any of just his material?
Oh, we get there. What's the next one?
All right. Up next, we got Rob Schneider clarifies his position on vaccines.
On what?
On Larry King.
Oh, he's so funny that anytime he's doing his little brand of humor.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure. Let's see.
Larry
King
clarifies
like his position. Larry King basically looking like a human skeleton at this point.
But with a little skin.
Drowning in this shirt.
Oh my God.
He is wasted. I bet he weighs 85 pounds.
Where are his shoulders?
They are up here, almost level with his ears.
Oh my God.
Speaking of politics, you switch from Democrat to Republican.
I'm an independent.
Hang on. Don't go putting words in my mouth, Larry. I'm still trying to sell some tickets here.
But I'm definitely more conservative now. Yeah. Well, I think I'm against any form of taking away people's rights.
Wait a second. Wait. Didn't they just take away abortion, which was a right for 50 years? And like,
yeah, didn't they? Aren't you trying to take away people's rights to gender affirming medical care?
Oh yeah, and IVF. How about that? And birth control.
Yeah, you're not walking the walk, man.
Yeah, really. Free speech.
And I think, you know, I think there is a push and
I mean, I guess there is a push now to give the president the right to commit crimes.
Yeah.
That seems to be a big national project for conservatism. So I guess there's that sort of liberty.
They were successful. We'll give them that.
Yeah. And yeah.
Constriction on freedom that is coming from the left now. It used to be from the right, but now it's coming from the liberals. Like,
in what sense?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, because you can't misgender people and you can't say the N-word. We don't like that. And because of that infringes on their free speech. That's what it is. Seriously.
All of a sudden, I'm not allowed to be shitty.
Yeah, they don't understand.
Walk around being a piece of shit. People get mad.
Here's what they don't get. It's not the words. It's them. They're shitty, so they say shitty things. So we say, we don't want to hear your shitty things. We can't eliminate you. All we can do is eliminate what you're typing on the computer. Like, so, I mean, until we figure out a way to root you all out.
Yeah. Like.
and re-educate you in camps.
Yeah. Like people, it's not that I don't think that, you know, the KKK shouldn't be allowed to have rallies.
Yeah.
I think they shouldn't be in the fucking KKK. I think they should get the shit kicked out of them.
There you go.
You know what I mean? The rally isn't what's bothering me. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's not the speech.
It's not the words. It's the hatred.
Yeah. Say whatever the fuck you want. Just don't be an asshole.
Yeah, exactly. You could say whatever you want. Just don't be a fucking dick.
Yeah.
Like, attacking things like free speech. I mean, when you can
Like we said, not the speech.
have
Not
a New York Times opinion piece going, maybe the ACLU should reconsider their opinion on free speech. It's like, what? No,
I mean, that's one opinion. This seems an
What
opinion
is there?
article in the New York Times is not an institution of power.
I don't
know what I
even
mean?
know.
Not a
What did
law.
he's not even explaining what the ACLU's position was or
The
became.
ACLU is always pro free speech to the extreme.
All right. So what happened?
Someone wrote an opinion column saying maybe they shouldn't be.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah. Think about it. Someone stated an opinion he didn't agree with.
Oh my
Free
God.
speech is over.
Well, I mean, we
You
should
might
stop.
as well.
We should stop their speech. Is what we should do.
We're pretty much living in communist Russia.
free speech, that's the big one. I mean, America's got some imperfections, Larry. We got like some.
Get the fuck out of town, Rob.
He's like, there's blacks. There. What do you think he'd be? Trans. What do you think would be the biggest? The border.
Let's see what he says.
You're right.
Problems with inequity. We have problems with poverty. We got
Inequity, poverty. Okay.
What's
problems
next?
with
next?
race.
All those.
We've got problems with race.
Yeah, too many of them allowed in.
Yeah.
Those are things liberals stand up for.
Yes, exactly. They do. But at the same time, though, the big one, though, the thing that everybody's the beacon of freedom that everybody looks to for America is freedom of speech.
Wait, time out. He just said three, like, really, but he was like, what's really important? He was like, justice for people, equality, the poverty issue. And then Larry King goes, wait, but those are left issues. And he goes, yeah, that's because the biggest one is free speech.
Yeah.
It's bigger than systematic inequality and racism and poverty.
Yeah, what's more important is that I can say whatever I want. There are no consequences.
Shibble, don't get it fucked up. He wants to say the N-word and the F slur. That's
so
what he
bad.
wants. That's all they want. We should let them.
He is aching for it.
What'll they do if they get that? Like, they'll just explode.
Yeah, if we just gave up that front.
Yeah. Hey, it doesn't bother us anymore.
Yeah. You can say it. We're all saying it. We love it. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'll never back down on not saying the N-word.
Sorry, can't be on that side.
That is a hill I'm willing to die on. I am not going to say the N-word.
You know what? Can I tell a 5-second story? I'll go.
Please.
Go. All right. I came home from school in 5th grade. It's already been 5 seconds. And a kid had said the N-word, and I asked my mom what it meant. And I actually pronounced it like the country because I didn't remember it correct. And she slapped me.
Oof.
And she said, if you say that ever, it would make Linda cry. And Linda was like my other mother because we had like 2 families that were really close. And they were black. I mean, and I asked her why she was chocolate one day when I was like 3. But this is much later. And my mom said, if you ever say that word, it would make Linda cry. That's all you need to know. And that's all I ever needed to know.
Well, let's see what Rob needs to know.
Yeah.
Like maybe people telling him that he shouldn't say all this shitty stuff isn't the worst thing that could be happening in the world right now.
You cannot constrict that one. And that's coming from the left.
Separates us from most countries.
Yeah, but that can't be, but you have to have all of it. You can't just have, you have to have the repugnant stuff too, or you can't have.
Why?
Once again, no one's saying that you can't say it. It's more saying that you shouldn't think it.
Exactly. Why? It's not why are you spewing hatred? It's like, why is hatred festering in your brain?
Have the good stuff,
right?
You have to have the ugly. You got to take it all or none of it. And so the idea, which is coming from the left now, of restricting speech,
it's crazy.
We do restrict speech. You can't. The calls to violence. The whole fire in the movie theater. You can't. There's certain speech we already restrict, just like we already restrict the right to have a bazooka. So we restrict speech and gun possession already. It's just a matter of how much and what's appropriate.
Yeah.
Is crazy.
And I mean, we just in Kansas made it so that people under the age of 18 can't access pornographic websites.
Oh my God, how dare you!
I have to put my license in and sign up for porno sites.
See, that's fucked up because I don't want them knowing who I am.
Exactly. It's a real bummer.
That's a terrible law. Was that who passed that?
Our Republican Senate and the Democratic governor signed off on it.
I'm really sorry.
Want to pick that fight.
How many sites did you sign up for?
Just the one. At this point, I'm doing fine.
Okay, good. Pornhub has a great selection.
We're gonna pull through. We're gonna make it, folks. But once again, censorship coming from the right. Is Rob talking about that? Is he standing in solidarity with sex workers? No, because he finds their work to be offensive.
And it comes.
Hypocrite.
It's almost like what we find offensive, he doesn't care about, but what he finds offensive is super important, isn't it?
It seems that way to me.
It's strange.
I mean, for Democrats, constricting people's and what they want to do, how they want to raise their kids, and
show me some laws.
Yeah.
Show me something that isn't just someone being mean to you on Twitter. Show me real life. What are you talking about?
Show me some democratic, by the way. It's not Democrat policy. It's democratic, you moron. But show me some policy that's restrictive of your rights.
In this state of California, who's allowed to go to school? I mean, like you have California and Miss.
He wants to go to middle school.
He wants to make his own Billy Madison. No, he's talking about unvaxxed kids not being allowed to go to school.
Oh, we should definitely have a ton of it. That's what I want near my kid. Is an unvaxxed kid. No, tell them to stay home. They're dirty.
Yeah, we don't need to have a plague running rampant through our children's schools, Rob. This is very reasonable, and the vaccines are very safe.
Wait, does he think, like, in a way, that form of free speech, like allowing your unvaxxed kid, is more important than the safety of other children? Oh, kind of like the guns are more important than the safety of children. It's
no. Safety of children is pretty low on the list.
On their priority list, yeah.
Mississippi are the only, and West Virginia, the only states you can't go to school unless you have a supermajority of Democrats here in the state of.
What?
This must have been edited.
He must have said something awful. We can get out of here.
Yeah. Let's move on. We got
the idea. He's just going to say horrible stuff.
Man in his own words, real piece of shit. All right, next one. It looks like this one's coming to us from Fox News.
The 5.
You can't find a more reliable news source.
Fair and balanced.
Truly, the last bastion of journalism. The last light of a fading world. Rob Schneider takes aim at wokeness in new special.
The SNL legend tackling the subject.
Legend?
SNL legend.
Legend?
You mean cast member?
Yeah, the SNL alumni.
Who's more famous, him or Charles Rocket?
Well, maybe if Rob goes out the way Charles did.
I'm
sorry.
You should be.
Comedians wouldn't dare go near.
It's not easy being a liberal. It's not.
Wait, you aren't? Oh, okay. It's just not in general. Thank you.
He's good because you have to wake up in the morning and be like, I've got 17 genders.
And I have blue hair. How do I comb it?
Exactly. How do I decide whether I'm going to wear a dress or pants today?
Yeah, because I don't know if I'm a man or a lady.
And then I've got to keep track of pronouns.
Then I have to clean out my litter box where I shit.
I have to make sure that my car is charged.
I have to be gay.
Yeah, I have to slap all those dicks out of my mouth.
I have to hang out with black people and like them.
Yeah, I have to act like I'm not scared.
What a busy day we have.
It's sad. You see them alone in their cars with their.
You see them alone in their cars.
How do you know they're liberals?
Well, you see them alone in their cars.
If you're alone in your car, does that signal some sad sort of state of affairs, or are you just going somewhere? Is that more likely?
Alone in their cars.
On their way to a party.
With their masks on.
Whoa,
Dang.
That was a huge laugh break.
That was definitely sweetened.
He's a prop comic now. Now, you know what? He's sunk past what he was, past Nazi, and now he's at prop comic.
And not even a particularly good one. That was not a very good prop.
You lower echelon of prop comedy. He's no Gallagher.
Boy. Woke Up in America, an exclusive comedy event available now on Fox Nation. Oh, that's a little nepotism there, Fox. I see you. This isn't news. This is advertisement.
I would call it a woke up in America because it sounds like I woke up, but it's awoke. You know? Oh, because it has to be woke. Maybe.
Yeah, you want to keep that woke in there.
Little a dash awoke. No.
I mean, why is awoke better than woke? I don't see what you're getting at.
Because it just sounds better to me. I woke up in America. It sounds like a sentence.
Woke up in America?
As opposed to I woke up in America.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
right.
woke up in America?
Well, it sounds like I, but it's a little a with a dash. I woke up in America. That's how my Uncle Murray talks.
I never did that. But Rob's special, Woke Up, I'm so sorry, is streaming right now on Fox Nation. And Rob joins us to talk about it. Welcome.
Thank you. So nice to be here during the sinking of the submarine near the Titanic. You know,
What?
Did this come out when that submarine sank?
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I really hope so. It would be so funny if it didn't.
Was that his attempt to be topical?
So he sat there through the last segment and was working on that joke the entire time and busted it out, and it wasn't room ready.
It was a nice callback. If we had seen the entire show, maybe it would make sense. So these are the five. He's sitting down with the five.
Jesse Waters.
That one?
Gutfeld, the comedian.
Oh, we got Gut over here.
The lady I like, who's a lefty, not a lefty, but a liberal. Yeah, her.
Okay,
then,
Liz Lemon.
Liz, you know her name?
Oh no, she looks like Liz Lemon too.
Oh, she is Liz Lemon then. Oh, Judge Shanine, the drinker.
Okay.
And insert blonde lady here.
Okay, and one of Fox's many generic blonde ladies.
Yes.
Okay, I like it. I
Her
like
name
it's
is
like their
Kelly,
version of
probably.
The View.
Yeah. They have a lot of views.
Okay.
you just don't want to be involved in anything, or if it goes bad, you're like, what was he thinking? You know, I don't do paraglide, I don't do any of that.
But
I saw an Uber on the.
If you do that, you just hold my hand.
She interrupted his material.
I saw.
And she got a laugh.
His set, that was written material he was doing. You know that, right?
Oh, he prepared this bit for sure.
And she bust right through it. Like, oh my God, that was great. Just ruined his. I loved that.
It's right. He's going back. He's still got it.
Oh, it was an Uber on the way here. No, I'm not taking that. I'm gonna walk.
What?
I saw an Uber on my way here. I said, I'm not taking that.
Wait, first of all, he's got a new way of speaking.
Yeah, and it's weird that he's talking about flagging down Ubers.
That's
not the Uber experience.
I was waving at an Uber and it drove away.
And I said, I'm not taking that.
I'm not taking that.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
I don't want it. That didn't look good. You know what I mean?
You think the streets are safer? You think the streets are safer?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, it's hard to follow that. I saw that, on the way out here. Thank you. Put me on after the submarine sinking.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Yeah. He workshopped that in his head on his way over. It's like,
why is he
got to come out hot.
Why is he so persistent with it?
And why did he explain that he thought of that joke on the way there? And
because it shows
unnecessary detail.
It shows how quick he is. Don't you get it? Like if he had written it before, that day, it wouldn't be as, impressive.
Fair enough.
Gutfeld made a lot of submarine jokes in the commercial break.
That is not.
He's got some submarine material you got to listen to.
That's definitely not true. That's I can tell you that's not true because
yeah, I'm sure you don't have to listen to it.
Yeah.
I don't doubt that he made a lot of submarine jokes.
Oh, I just said there was a missing sub. Was Brian Stelter around?
Tell us about your special.
Oh, because Brian Stelter's fat.
Oh, okay. Okay, because he likes to eat subs.
But he's not particularly fat. Like, he's not like morbidly obese. Like it was a weird shot at Brian Stelter.
Wow.
So,
I'm going to hashtag
something
him.
The last 3 years, I just could not work. I went to every place that was still open, and sometimes you'd have to, the audience would have to sit 5 feet away from each other. And I said,
well, they could probably do that at most of your shows anyway.
How do you know they even had a regulation? There were only 3 people there.
Yeah, and they weren't even together. They're the 3 type of people that would go see a Rob Schneider set alone.
I'll go there. You know, I just wanted to work, and then so this is the culmination of the last couple of years of all the stuff that I've been working on. And it's very nice that you know, I'm very appreciative.
This is what I've been working on in these abandoned clubs that I've been playing to for $15 a night.
For 3, it better be good. I mean, if you're working on the same special for 3 years.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've seen clips, and let me tell you.
Oh, yeah.
It is that good.
3 fucking years for that. Oh.
Ooh. 3 years.
Eddie Murphy worked like 6 months on Delirious, which, by the way, was also just as hateful. But
yeah, at least it was funny.
Yeah, it was funny
Fox
too.
Nation to go put it on there, unedited, and just you know, it's important to have free speech. And
maybe they should have edited it for like the jokes that weren't good. And I'm going to tell you, they did edit in some of those laughs, though. That was sweetened for sure.
Of course.
Kind of to bring people to a sense of calm in a way, subvert them through comedy.
Yeah,
which is a pretty good thing. And I think it's like,
he wants to calm people. So making them cry at the hospital fundraiser was not what he was trying to calm them down.
Yeah, yeah, by subverting their expectations through comedy.
Oh, after I watched Delirious, I was so calm.
Yeah, yeah, it's basically like taking a hot bath.
I fell asleep at the Bigfoot joke.
You know, you can. I bring up things like, you know, people don't know what a woman is, you know, and then you get to a joke.
And then maybe then I think of something funny. I don't know. You get the idea.
Maybe that's what he's doing. He's only writing down premises, and then he's going out there. He's like, "So what is a woman?" And he's like, "Quick, Rob."
I do better on my feet.
I bet you could do that with a right-wing watch. All right. So what is a woman? Well, if you don't have a vagina, you're not one. That would kill in the right way. You go.
Yeah.
What is a woman?
What's a woman? Man, if you have to ask, you never met my wife.
I'm being a right-wing audience.
Yeah.
Hey, what is a woman? Someone who finishes 5th behind 4 other women and a trans person. In a swim meet.
In a swim meet.
I'm good at this, right-wing comedy.
Not talking about any issues. It's using those issues to get to something funny. Everybody.
I don't actually care about anything. These are just easy laughs for a crowd that I agree with.
Jesus.
Everybody knows what a woman is. A woman is, you know, someone who wakes up at 2 o'clock in the morning to kill a spider in the bathroom.
But Shibble, I'm gonna kill myself. Now I'm gonna kill myself.
Well,
no, I decided. I swear to God, I'm going to. They have in the Netherlands. They'll put you down.
Okay. Well,
goodbye,
miss you, brother. I'll carry on the show without you.
I had done research on it when I felt sad before, but now it's over after that joke.
Yeah, now it's decided.
Yep. Bye.
Well, let's move on to our last video before you off yourself.
He's awful, man. That was I mean, he's just so not funny. Can we? Oh, I kind of wanted to see Gutfeld, but it's okay.
Yeah, we're gonna move on to Rob Schneider rips into woke at America Fest.
Oh,
boy, America Fest.
That's why I was gonna break. Okay, so America Fest is the same place. Like it's like they'll introduce. It's a conference for freaks, and they'll be like, next up, you know him, you love him, Kyle Rittenhouse, and all of a sudden, like Kendrick Lamar music will come on, or like Muzak versions of his songs.
Yeah,
and streamers will come down. And that little mongoloid will walk out, holding a fake gun or whatever, and he'll get. Oh, is he the worst? But it's even worse when it's Rob Schneider because no one knows who he is anymore.
Yeah, that seems brutal.
I mean, Kyle Rittenhouse is worse. Let's.
No, yeah, he's shot several people. Give me 1 second. I gotta take a look at the power cord for my computer.
Yeah, please. No, go ahead. Knock, knock. Who's there? What is a woman? I don't want what you're selling. What is a woman that crosses the road? Not a trans lady, because that would That's bad. Take my trans wife, please. Just take her. I don't want her anymore because that's woke to have a trans wife. Okay, here, let me think of another. Oh, you know when your girl hang out with them trans people and they give them a kiss on their lips and go home with that AIDS on their lips? That's an Eddie Murphy joke. Oh, there's 7 words that you can't say on television, and because they're woke. I'm on fire here. God, who's on first? A trans lady. Who's on second? A guy who's trans. Then who's at shortstop? A black guy? Or a homosexual? All right, hold on. Let me think of another one. Oh, Shibble's coming back. Shibble's coming back. Hello?
Hello. All right, we're good.
I was doing right-wing comedy.
Oh, I bet you were crushing.
Oh my God, I was having so much fun. It's so easy because you just take the beginnings of any joke and then say something woke and then kind of sneer at it.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if that's Rob's plan. As Rob rips into Woke and America Fest, this is coming to us from Trump's Dumps.
Hire someone desperate is actor and comedian.
Failed actor and comedian.
It's
Schneider.
That's what tyranny is.
I thought this was like 2020.
Oh no, this is 2023.
Yeah, no, good point. Good point.
Power do horrible things and they don't have any consequences. What they want to do is destroy everything that they don't agree with and
It's like
start
a
over in this
UFC intro.
imagined utopia.
Yeah, Jesus, what is this vibe going on here?
It's like being at the WWE, except instead of wrestlers, you have hate mongers.
Damn, what an entrance.
Welcome to Hate Fest.
I think it's important to attack what is in power. We have to protect the most.
I think it's important to attack what is in power.
So you're a Confederate.
I mean, it's really interesting how you determine what is in power, right? Anyway.
He doesn't like rich white people who own corporations.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't like 1/3 of the Supreme Court.
Vulnerable, the members of our society, our children. I think we need to stand up and protect them.
I think at a certain point, it's enough of this and stand up to it. But enough.
You got to say enough to this and stand up to it by making copies. Making copies.
The Transinator making coffee.
Into this tyranny, and eventually it'll collapse.
This is the funniest fucking way to introduce Rob Schneider I've ever could imagine.
Imagine it for Kyle Rittenhouse.
Oh my God. What kind of sociopath do you have to be to buy tickets for this?
In hell, we're going to have to go to this so often. Oh my God. It'll be like, next up, Kyle Rittenhouse. And we'll have to watch it every night.
God damn, I got to start going to confession.
Me too.
All right.
I like that he uses 2 different headshots. One with the hand under the chin and one with like, hey.
Those are
me.
headshots.
It's me. These are my 2 headshots.
He's trying to get some work. Who's running?
That is fucking absurd.
Isn't this a great intro?
Boy, am I ready to laugh.
Me too. Oh my God, this thing's coming down.
But this is sort of the modern American version of like the stagecraft that the Nazis would bring to their rallies, right?
Totally.
Like this is our aesthetic, but it's the same purpose.
That's a really great point.
Thank you.
Like that was one of their most powerful tools.
Yeah.
Oh, we got an ad. Goddamn. All right. I'll edit around it.
First of all, I want to thank you. You can do it. Okay, let's.
Damn, his voice was sounding a little rough there.
It's nice to hear it. Got to tell you.
All right, takes all types.
You have to give. That's the one thing he's ever done in his life that he could maybe get you to be like, oh, that's nice to hear. You know, you can do it.
It's true. He at least had a catch. The other thing that I'd love to hear him say, make it copy.
That would have been better. He should have done that and been like, I know that's what you've been waiting for.
Yeah, God, then I'd be on his side. You lost me, Rob. You went for the wrong one.
Let's get that out of the way. Thank you. I'd like to thank Dr. Carson. That was hilarious. And
taking a shot at Dr. Carson and no one gets it.
Yeah. Well,
now
other than that, or he was like, that was very serious, and he was trying to like make a joke, being like, God, I can't believe me, a comedian, has to follow up amazing brain surgeon, Dr. Ben Carson, who thinks that the pyramids are grain silos.
Either way, you got no reaction to the line.
Yeah, the crowd didn't follow him.
No.
But that's my best speculation as to what he was getting at.
I thought he was boring, and because my instinct would be like that guy was hilarious, even if he was just being straight serious because he was so boring. But that's probably not his instinct.
No, I don't think the crowd here likes that kind of negging for the other guys. This is all a very us
a
thing.
Team. Yeah, the Nazis are a team. I got to remember. I mean, right.
Yeah.
I love you too. What am I?
Can you imagine screaming out, "We love you, Rob"?
Yes, satirically, absolutely.
Fair enough.
I'm asking myself, what am I doing here?
Very good question.
Did he slip into the accent of "You Can Do It"? Listen to that. He does the "You Can Do It" accent in that line for no reason.
Well, let's slow it down. let's find out.
I'm not joking. He did that. I'm not making it up.
What am I? I'm asking myself, what am I doing here?
Thank you.
I did not hear it.
What am I doing here?
What am I doing here? He just has a nasal voice. That's just his voice.
Play it in real speed. You'll hear it.
Okay, one more time.
Yeah. This is the most someone's watched Rob Schneider ever.
I'm asking myself, what am I doing here?
Thank you.
I am a traditional liberal, which apparently makes me a right-winger these days.
No, you're a right-winger. That's what makes you a right-winger these days.
Yeah. Yeah, you decided that caring about other people isn't as good as being allowed to say whatever dumb shit you want to say.
The N-word. For the last time, they want to say the N-word.
That's the big one.
Traditional liberalism, women's rights, gay rights, civil rights, not judging a person by the color of their skin, free speech. These are now conservative values.
What?
Fucking bizarro world, man.
But that doesn't even make sense. No one even cheered because they were like, wait, we don't believe in that.
No. Gay rights?
Did he say gay rights?
I'm going back. I'm pretty sure that one's rights. A fucking. There's no way you can.
He did not go to turning. That's a Turning Point USA event, and if he went gay rights, unless at the end he goes, "Fuck all these."
Their skin, free speech. These are now civil rights. Traditional liberalism, women's rights, gay rights, civil rights. Not.
He said that gay rights are now right-wing coded.
Wait.
What fucking planet, bro?
We got to timestamp that.
How could you possibly twist your brain onto that one?
Well, I'll give them this. They have written a lot of legislation about trans people.
It's true.
It's all been horrific and negative, but maybe that's where he's confused.
Judging a person by the color of their skin, free speech. These are now conservative values.
No.
Unless I want to look at porno on my computer without having to put my driver's license in. Then I guess your free speech goes out the window, huh, Rob?
What is your driver's license? Is it a good picture, your driver's license?
It's not bad. I think I had a different haircut at the time.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't even look that much like you. That's not that bad.
No.
It has your address.
Yeah, no, they can tell it's me.
Yeah.
So much has changed so rapidly. It's only been a couple of years since we've learned that women could have dicks.
Oh, go back. I apologize. My fault, audience.
No, let's Let's check it out.
It's only been a couple of years since we've learned that women could have dicks.
Oh.
Is
that true though?
Transgender studies have gone back for generations. We've had gender affirming surgeries in America available since I want to say the 50s.
But don't we have 2,000 years of records of the existence of trans people?
Yes.
But does he not know? He might not know.
It's kind of like in the 90s when people thought that Snoop Dogg invented the sex move doggy style.
Who thought that?
I don't know, idiots.
If you speak your mind in Hollywood, you go from playing the bad guy in Spider-Man to Naked and Alone, Celebrity Edition.
All right. Which bad guy in Spider-Man got canceled?
Oh, someone must have.
Okay. Trying to remember.
Bane.
No, that was more of a Batman.
Shibble, I don't like trans people.
All right. It wasn't Willem Dafoe. He's still fine.
He's the Green Goblin.
Alfred Molina, he's not bad. He hasn't been canceled. No, he's talking about a canceled. He's not talking about an actual Superman villain being canceled or Spider-Man villain being canceled.
Yeah, he is.
He's talking about an actor that played him.
Oh, I'm just saying who they were in case the audience was wondering.
That's what you were doing, sure. Let's move on.
Which was actually a lot of fun. First,
oh, he's talking about himself. You played a Spider-Man villain?
What? On to Google.
That does not ring a bell. Yeah, let me know what you find.
Probably porn. Rob Schneider, Spider-Man. And what do we get? Craven. It's on Reddit. Hold on. Craven the Hunter. I don't think so.
No.
Shouldn't I have found it in the first couple results after Rob Schneider's Spider-Man?
You would think. If he's expecting this audience to know what the fuck he's talking about.
Rob Schneider was suggested to play Scorpion in the worst Spider-Man movies. That can't be it.
Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck he's
He was suggested to play Mac Gargan in Spider-Man 4 PS4 game. I can't find it. I'm sorry.
No, yeah. Rob, if you let us know, please leave a message in the comment.
I think he was Bane, but that's just me.
That he could have done the voice.
I want to say Merry Christmas. I know. Merry Christmas to you.
Fuck the Jews and Muslims.
I know it seems odd today that even saying Merry Christmas can be viewed as politically incorrect because.
Is it Christmas? It might just be weird because I don't know. Are you talking on Christmas Day? Can you imagine going to see Rob Schneider on Christmas?
I really hope all these people were with their families on actual Christmas. I can't. This is just he does the same material every time. It's probably January.
You know, you don't want to piss off all the people that are going to go to hell, and they are.
Is that a joke?
That was a joke.
But he's serious that we're going to hell, right? Oh, no, I'm going to. You're fine.
Probably if I make it to confession, knock wood. Yeah, it seems like he's joking, but it's true. But it is true. He's
Funny,
joking, but it's funny because it's true.
Right.
Just got back from an LGBTQ plus rally for Hamas.
What were you doing there, Rob?
Why would you go to a Hamas rally? You must love Hamas.
I
Wait, time
invited
out.
them all to a KKK rally for Black Lives Matter.
Can we title this video Rob Schneider went to a Hamas rally?
We could, but it seems weird to hone in on this one joke.
But it's news.
It was just a joke.
Okay, you can tell the difference. All right, whatever.
And then to an underage minors fundraiser for pedophiles.
That's the headline. They didn't like that.
Just got back from California. Grocery shopping in California takes forever.
Boy, see, this is the type of material you should have been doing at the hospital. Boy, they keep on changing everything in the aisles. I don't know where the peanut butter is anymore.
No, I bet it somehow is offensive. He's like,
because the vegetables are woke.
And the cashiers are gay people.
My dang cereal is woke.
Yes, go, excuse me, can I get somebody to unlock the bananas? Because I got to.
Oh, it is crime narrative.
Yeah. Of course, they're all locked in there to justify reducing staffing in places because they know that you have no alternative. You have to buy their foods. They can reduce the quality of service and like can have fewer staff in their stores while continuing to charge the same rates because we're all imprisoned by the corporations that sell us food.
That is the truth. Thank you, Shibs.
I'm low on potassium.
That I believe. That was the first thing that he said that I think is true.
I've never heard a more deafening silence than that joke.
Yeah, that didn't land.
California is a test case for what we don't want for the rest of America.
California has the 7th largest economy in the world if it were a country. Okay?
Yeah.
We don't want that in Mississippi.
California is paying for Mississippi.
Mississippi really is glad it's not California. You know what? I wish Mississippi was like California so we wouldn't have to pay for their poor people.
It would be nice if all of these places could be better. But let's see what Rob has to say.
California is the problem.
Because lying corporations locked up your bananas. Is that what you want, America?
Rob Schneider is a monkey should be the title.
But you should know there is a very good chance that Gavin Newsom could be president of the United States.
He's so handsome.
We'll see. We got to get some fresh faces in there sooner or later. I'm hoping that Biden will just be president for the rest of my life. You know what I mean?
Well, he'll definitely be president the rest of his life.
Let's get rid of these term limits. Let's keep him going. I think he's still got another 40 years left in him.
Oh, I meant he had the month.
Oh, no. I'm saying we make him some sort of immortal god king.
If we could make him immortal, it would. Oh, no, because he would still have the dementia.
Yeah, but he's still better than the orange man. Than that Cheeto.
I'd vote for an eternally demented Biden over Trump any day of the week. There's no question.
It's sadly true.
You should know it. Know and be prepared. Be prepared for more. The pendulum of ridiculousness has not.
Come on, Rob. You need to have practiced this. You can't be flubbing at Turning Point USA.
The pendulum of idiot.
Prepared for more. The pendulum of ridiculousness has not swung.
That's a soundboard.
I'm really glad that this guy is somehow taking it upon himself. He's like, well, I'm speaking to serious people. I should be serious. I should share with them my serious thoughts. And everyone there's like, well, we're all serious people here. We wouldn't be listening to someone that's clearly a moron. We should take what Rob Schneider is taking quite seriously.
Yeah. I mean,
he's this weird echo chamber.
He's speaking at turning points, so he's trustworthy.
Yeah. They wouldn't have invited him here to say the things that I agree with. The things that I agree with aren't true.
To its zenith yet. In California,
pendulums don't swing to a zenith.
Yeah. It has gone out of committee to approve slave reparations to be paid to people who were never slaves to be.
What we should do is we should take that money and make really nice headstones for the people who were slaves, like beautiful, ornate gold ones.
Yeah, that seems like a great way to correct this historical.
That's what Rob Schneider wants. He doesn't want it to go to people who were relatives of slaves, so that's the only way. Unless we could also bury it with them. We could dig them all up, all slaves, and put money in their caskets. That's a great idea, Rob. Thank you.
Or I've got an even better idea. Why don't we let rich people keep the money?
Yeah. Just give it to them.
Yeah, give it to them. Let them keep it. Whatever.
Paid for by people who never owned slaves in a state that never had slaves.
But you see, the historical repercussions of slavery sort of persist. And it's,
he doesn't. He's got the talking points. He doesn't even understand them. Like, I'd love to see a debate because there's just nothing behind them. They're just sentences.
not even debate. Just sit down and talk to him. Just like, yeah, but you understand that this is true, right?
It'll become religious. He'll say because God said, and then what do you say? Like, no.
Yeah. When you drill down far enough.
Yeah.
That's like paying child support for
a child you never had with a woman you never had sex with,
in a place that never existed.
Child you never had to a woman you never fucked.
It's just like that. I always think of child support as reparations. Very
I mean,
similar.
that's Rob's personal experience with child support, I'm sure. Can I stop listening to him, or do we need to keep going?
No. I mean,
let's go. All right, let's go to the most replayed. Let's check out this one big hump here.
We can't skip the crescendo. They punish you for doing that. See?
It is awful as it is. It is protected speech by the U.S. Constitution and our First Amendment. In the 1970s, when the ACLU was still a decent organization.
Well, now he really has some beef with the ACLU, it seems like. He's got a real axe to grind.
Has he been going at this for 13 minutes off written notes, just it not being funny, or?
Yeah, I mean, who knows? I bet he got some laughs. He was getting some knee slappers.
Okay.
They defended the right of neo-Nazis to march in Skokie, Illinois, not because they agreed with any of their racist nonsense.
Though we do.
But because to not allow this hateful speech would for a minority.
Why did that get edited around?
Why would they edit? What could he have said?
I have no idea. But look, maybe the ACLU takes all types. Maybe you don't need to be defending the right for Nazis to march. Maybe it's fine if they don't get that. Maybe this whole thing that free speech guys always harp on is like, oh, we need to defend the worst speech so that we can defend the best speech. Maybe that's not true.
But do you understand there's a reason why they want to defend the worst speech, and it's not to juxtapose it to the best speech. It's because that happens to be what they want to say. Yeah. That's their speech happens to be the worst. They're not defending it because they love free speech. They're defending it because people get annoyed when white people say the N-word. We don't like it. You guys will never like it.
It's true. Thumbs down to it.
People, will this freedom be just a minor exception that will be a footnote in human history?
What?
Hell no! Free speech will not be a minor footnote to history. We will always be allowed to say the N-word.
When he wrote this speech, he was like, if I can just touch one person.
Yeah. He got one.
Yep.
He got one.
Mission accomplished.
Well, thanks, Rob.
Thank you. Nice talking with you, Rob.
Boy, what a guy. What a horrible, hideously ugly on the inside man.
Oh, wait. He's also ugly on the outside, however.
He is also pretty doofy looking.
You know, he's worse looking than Steve Buscemi.
Oh, for sure.
By far.
I would have much rather had spent the entire time reacting to videos of Steve Buscemi.
Saying, well, yeah, I mean, unless
just saying like nice things, just being like, I used to be a firefighter.
He did, right?
Yeah. He went and he helped out on 9/11.
Stipe Miocic is still a firefighter, former UFC champion.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, I like firefighters.
Well, what do you think? Do you think Rob Schneider's a chud, a grifter, or a freak?
Trifecta.
Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to, yeah. He fills the whole triangle.
Do you notice that like free speech is not an everyday issue? Like I don't feel like I have to fight for free speech every day. Only when it's threatened. they feel threatened every day because they wake up in the morning wanting to say the N-word. So it's an everyday. That's why it's such a big part of their platform.
Yeah, I gotta say, I don't think I have ever felt censored. Do you know what I mean? I feel no particular contemporary threats to my free speech.
My high school hated me, and they let me go up there and say whatever I wanted in assembly. I mean, it was just. It's the way things. You know what? I can't say the N-word.
That's outside of high school.
They need to just come out and say it. Like that. This is what we want to say, and we want to. Let's bargain.
Well,
that would be great negotiation to watch. Though.
Comment below if you think people should be allowed to say the N-word.
And if the answer is yes, you don't watch the rest of our videos. You're not gonna like them.
And we'll see you next time. Oh. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell icon. Maybe leave a comment on something other than whether or not you think we should be able to say the N-word.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.